12 days into the Middle East violence, and reaction is growing worldwide. On the streets of Manhattan, chants of support for Israel, a demonstration attended by nearly 1,000 people.
It ends when the rockets stop. It ends when Hamas recognizes Israel's right to exist.
I am very angry about the death of innocent people, but all blame on the Palestinian organization.
Within the sea of flags and place cards, a minority of Jewish Americans stand opposed to Israel's military offensive into Gaza.
The government of Israel is only doing this for political purposes, so the left-wing leadership, Kadima and Labor, can get a boost at the polls for the upcoming general election.
Diplomatic efforts for a ceasefire reached a pinnacle on Tuesday at the UN headquarters in New York. Foreign ministers from around the world and Palestinian leader Mahmoud Abbas convened for a Security Council meeting. Abbas described the Israeli attacks on Gaza as a massacre.
I come bearing the suffering of the people of Gaza. Children fall before their mothers, roofs fall down on entire families, and cries of the innocents in their agony rise. Death spreads in every village, in every camp.
So far, the UN's most powerful body has failed to agree on a binding resolution calling for a ceasefire. The United States, a staunch ally of Israel, rejected a previous draft from Libya, calling it one-sided. U.S. Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice pushed for an urgent halt to the violence while leaving the blame at Hamas's door.
Hundreds of thousands of Israelis lived under the daily threat of rocket attack, and frankly, no country, none of our countries, would have been willing to tolerate such a circumstance.
Russia's deputy foreign minister says the Security Council is working hard to reach consensus. Meanwhile, Moscow is sending humanitarian aid to Gaza.
We said that it's very important to reach the ceasefire. It's very important to settle the humanitarian situation in Gaza. It's very important to open all the cross borders passing in order to send the humanitarian aid.
Libya presented a revised Arab draft resolution calling for a ceasefire, the withdrawal of Israeli forces, and the opening of all crossings into Gaza. But it makes no mention of Hamas and key U.S. and Israeli demands. The Security Council will hold more talks on Wednesday, aiming to make progress. The pressure for a resolution is mounting. The difficulty, as always, is reaching consensus among major powers within the Security Council. Only when opposing views indicate one clear vision to peace can the humanitarian crisis in the Middle East show a sign of getting better. Marina Portnaya, RT, New York.